Oh, here we go. Sorry about that. I think there was one person watching earlier, but for some reason, I couldn't find it on my iPad. So I'm starting over, ladies. Sorry about that. I hope someone joins back in again. Sorry about that. I hope. I have a gatefold card for you today, and it's a fun one because it has a belly band on it. And I'm making it in color so it could be both for a masculine card or a feminine card. So I'm not sure if anybody's going to join me again this morning, but that's okay. I'll just continue on and make this card, and then I will edit the video and put in all of the measurements for you. Okay, so I didn't make this card up ahead of time, so I'm designing on the fly. I did pick out my designer series paper though. I picked out some fall colored papers and an early espresso card base. And then I've got, these are the panels ready for the front of the card. So I will include all of the measurements for you. And then this is the belly band. And I wanted to use this fantastic vellum paper. It's flocked vellum. It's called Plush Poinsettia Specialty Paper. And it was introduced in the holiday catalog along with the beautiful poinsettia suite. It's beautiful paper. And I have yet to make a tea light with it. I definitely want to make a couple of tea lights for the table for this. So I was inspired by this card. I happened to come across a post from Connie Stewart. And I mean, there's gatefold cards everywhere, but Connie put one together that kind of inspired me because it has a belly band with some ribbon wrapped around it too. So I think we'll do that. Good morning, Barbara. How are you? I'm so glad somebody has joined me. It's nice when people join. I've been enjoying the cards that you've been making. Good job. So again, if you make this card and post it, you'll be entered into November's draw. Excuse me. I need a sip of my coffee this morning. Okay. All right, so to create the gatefold, this is a pretty standard gatefold card. I'm going to pull out my mini trimmer and, mini scoreboard. And this is 8.5 by 5.5, so it's half a sheet of half a sheet of cardstock. Okay. And basically when you create a gatefold card, you score it at 2 1/8 from each side to bring the two sides into the middle. So 2 1/8 from both sides. So 2 1/8 from this side, and then I'm going to just turn it around and 2 1/8 from the other side. Okay, and that's your standard gatefold card. So that's all the scoring that we need to do on here. So I will fold those over and give it a good burnish. Like so. Now, I don't think I cut my cardstock straight. I'm sure I did, though. But that's a little off. On both ends, it's a little off. Okay, hang on a sec. I'm just going to grab my other half of that paper. Actually, I just realized that if I grab the other half is going to be crooked as well. So I don't know, it's just off a tad at the top and at the bottom. So not that I'm a perfectionist or anything. So let's try that again. So 2 1/8 and 2 1/8. 2 1/8. There we go. Let's see how this folds up now. I think this is going to be better. Yes, that's perfect. Okay, so then I have these 2 strips. So if you want to write this down, Barbara, I'll give you the measurements. This is 5.5 by 8.5. Okay, and you score it from each end at 2 1/8. Okay, now these pieces measure, I might as well just measure them again. So this measures, this is 1 7/8 by 5 1/4. So 1 7/8 by 5 1/4, and you need 2 pieces. And you just pick a color that's in your designer series paper. And then these designer series paper strips measure 1 5/8, 1 5/8 by 5. 1 5/8 by 5. Okay. It's time to wash my mat, I think. I think this seal is almost finished. Oh yeah, there's the red. It shows a little bit of red in there, so that means that's finished. So I'll just use my Stampin' Seal Plus, and then I'll get another refill later. I love this striped paper. This is that fall collection of papers. I just love this paper. Now you could use Tombow glue as well, so that you really make sure it's nicely centered. I love belly band cards because they kind of give your recipient something to do other than read your message. I really should do this on my mat. I don't want to get glue on my grid paper, because then everything sticks to it. I had a Zoom session on Thursday night, so if you're interested in joining that, it was the first time I finally got it going, and Carol joined. And it went really well because I was able to see her and we could have a chat. Now, when you do Zoom, you don't necessarily have to have your camera on. So if you don't want people to see you, because if you're having a really bad bad hair day, they say, then you don't have to show up, and you don't even have to talk. But I have a camera pointed to my desk, and then there's a camera where you can see my face, and I don't really care if people see me or not. It is what it is. But if you like to be a bit more interactive, it was really fun. So I'm going to do it again on Thursday night if you're interested. So I'll post the link on my From Me to You Paper Crafts, or no, sorry, yeah, From Me to You Paper Crafts business page. And then you can join if you like. Okay. Because have you joined Sue's Zoom sessions? Yeah, I should have used Tombow on here. Because if this goes on, it's hard to get it off. And the other thing in Zoom, there isn't such a delay. When I ask a question, you can respond right away. And I don't have to wait like on Facebook. You have to wait. There's quite a delay. It's not really live, is it? They call it live, but I don't think it's really live. Okay, I'm trying to match up my strips here. There we go. Okay, you're going to keep that in mind. That's good. I'd love to see you there. It'd be fun. Okay. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to cut a piece for the inside. Now, the base of this paper is very vanilla. So, I think I have a very vanilla piece right here. I'm hoping I do. Is that 4? So your inside would be 4 by 5 1/4. That's your standard size. And I didn't even think about a greeting for that. Okay, so the stamp sets I'm using, I love this greeting. The good things in life are better with you. So I'm going to use that greeting. And I could put you are so special on the inside, or you are the best on the inside. So this is the Tasteful Touches stamp set. I just love this stamp set. And then I'm using one of the dies from this set. I love the dies from this set. I'll show you. I don't know if you have this set or not, but these are the dies. So they're really great for a lot of different greetings, and they layer beautifully together. And then the other set I'm using, I'm only using the dies. I just fell in love with these dies. It was actually Sue who put me onto these, because look at all of these amazing label dies. Never mind the fact that there's little hippopotamuses in here. But this is the Hippo Happiness. And at first, I just bought the dies. I didn't really care about the hippo. And then, I don't know, I kind of bothers me that I don't have the whole set. So then I decided to buy the hippo set. And I haven't made anything with it yet. That'll probably be next year. I'll start using the hippos. They're very cute. They make cute little thank you cards, little animals. Anyway, look at the double stitching on these. They're really, really cool. So I'm using some of these dies here. Okay, so here's my scrap. Maybe I'll do that next. Here's my scrap card, and I'm going to use, I've already mounted my stamp, and I'm going to use Early Espresso here. Here is Early Espresso for the greeting. And I'm just going to bring out the die just to kind of get an idea of where to stamp it on the paper. It doesn't have to be perfect, but I just want to make sure I have enough room to cut it out. There we go. Okay, so now I can go cut that out. And while I'm cutting that out, this is the other die, and it's going to layer on top. So this I thought I would do in, let me think about this for a second. Let's close my ink pad. Ooh, what is that on my ink pad? I think that's a bit of ribbon on there. How did that get on there? Yeah, it's a bit of ribbon. Good. Okay, solve that problem. So what was I saying? Yes, the belly band. Okay, so the belly band, let me just go back and decide what color I'm going to do that die. But here's the belly band. So the belly band measures, the belly band measures 9.5 by 1 3/4. So 9.5 by 1 3/4. And then whatever you decide to layer on top, it could be another piece of DSP or vellum, is 9.5 by 1.5. So it's the same length, but just a bit of a narrower edge to it. Okay, so that's the belly band. All right, so the belly band is in the Cajun Craze. So maybe I'll pull in crumb cake for the background. Let's go get some crumb cake cardstock. And I need a big enough, here's a big enough piece. So I'm going to cut this out of this, and then I'm going to cut this greeting. So I'll be right back. There's that, and then here's this piece. Okay. Hey, good morning, Joan. Nice of you to join me. Us, I should say. Nice of you to join us. I'm making a really fun belly band card. Okay, so I'm going to stick this directly onto the layer, and then I'll mount this up on dimensionals, I think. So, again, I should have used Tombow glue. When am I going to learn? Because then I can slide it around a bit. Yes. Okay. So that's that. Now for the belly band. Okay, let's finish the inside of the card so I can fold it. So let's see, what greeting can I put in here? So I've got the good things in life are better with you. And let's do the good things in life are better with you. You are the best. I think that's good. You are the best. Okay, now I might add some kind of a flourish in here too, because it's kind of plain. This set is one of my favorite sets, Tasteful Touches, because it's just like a generic set, and it's got some really cool little bits of extra stuff. So maybe I'll do this inside, because we have really not much stamping on this card, and this might be nice as a little flourish. So I'm going to, I've been doing this quite a bit lately. I like my, that's not big enough. I like my greetings to be, have a bit of a flourish next to it. So this is where I'm going to pull in the mint macaron color. Yeah, mint macaron. And I'm going to do this. And I'm going to stamp this on a piece of scrap. I just want to see how dark it is, because I might stamp it off. I think it's light enough, so let's just do it direct to paper. So I'm going to do this like maybe here. Okay, and then my greeting I'm going to do in early espresso again. Anybody lose power yesterday with that windstorm? We were so lucky we didn't lose power. Here's the bizarre thing where I live is very often we don't lose power because of wind. We lose power because of stupid people that drive into power poles. We had that happen twice on Shelburne Street. Somebody was just driving too fast, lost control, slammed into a power pole, and we had power out for a couple of days. It's just crazy. Okay, I'm going to put this "You Are the Best" right here. You are the best. There we go. Okay, so I am going to now finally bring out my Tombow glue, do what I've been saying I should be doing, and I'm going to slip this on the inside of the card. Let's close my ink pad. And let's put this on the inside. There we go. You were good in Sydney. Good. No power loss. Joan lives not too far from me, so she probably didn't lose any power either. Okay, there's the inside of our card. Okay, now the belly band. So what I like to do is I should figure out a way to stick this vellum on here. Now this is going to go on the back, and I'm going to secure it to the front. So actually let me think about this. I should stick this on first. I'm just going to use some glue dots. I'm going to try and hide the glue dots. Actually, I'm going to cheat. I have Vellum tape. So you can buy this online, or maybe you can pick it up in the dollar store, or maybe Michael's. I hate recommending Michael's, but there you have it. Because when Stampin' Up! Doesn't have the supplies that I need, then I usually shop Amazon or a dollar store. So I have this refillable vellum. The brand is called Plus. I think I got this in a scrapbook store somewhere years ago. And so when you use this vellum adhesive, it does not show through. But if you use any of our other adhesives, it does show through. So I'm just going to put some of this on here and secure this to the cardstock. So I have for many years used vellum a lot, and so it was, you know, I knew about vellum tape a long time ago. So I've just always had it. I do it like this because this is exactly the same length. So let's just line that up exactly where it needs to go. Oh, I just love this flocked vellum. It's just beautiful. Okay. So now we can wrap this to the card. So I'm going to get it straight. Actually, I'm going to get rid of this. And I'm going to line this up on my grid sheet so that it's nice and even. And then I can line up my belly band so that it's nice and even. I hope my hair is not in the camera. My hair is pretty neat and tidy right now. I brushed it this morning, but as soon as it hits the camera, it looks like a bird's nest. I don't know why that is. Okay, now when you do this, you're just going to wrap one side, butt it up against the base of the cardstock. Now the other one, You're going to wrap it, but you're going to back it off a little bit because you don't want the belly band so tight that it won't slide off the card. Okay, so I usually like to just back it off a bit and not make it so tight. Okay, because you want that to slide on and off quite easily. Okay, now to secure this, I think I will do I think I'm going to do a strip of tear and tape. I think that would be the most secure thing to do, is just a little bit of tear and tape on here. Well, I'm glad to see you're multitasking today, getting your laundry done. I just might have to throw in a load today as well. I know I have to clean my downstairs bathroom today. That's a for sure. That's on my list. Okay, so there's a little bit of tear and tape, and let's just, you know what, I'm going to put another little piece next to it because that's a little bit wider. Let's just put one more piece on here. I like to burnish my tear and tape to make sure the adhesive sticks to the surface before I try and poke it off. Okay, there we go. Okay, so see how that will easily slide on and off. You just want it so that it holds the card closed. Okay, and then here is our greeting. We're going to put that right on top like that. So I'm going to put some dimensionals on here. And I'm not going to do them, you know, close to the center because I don't want it to stick, you know, the center of the card down. But I'll just put a couple like this here. And then our card is pretty well finished. I didn't think about embellishing, putting anything on the front, but now's the time I maybe could do that. Oh, I was going to wrap some ribbon around here too. Let me think about that before I put this on. Let me think. So I was going to use this. This is really cool braided linen. So we could wrap this and then tie a bow. Let's see, at one end. Let's see how this works out. I may change my mind. Okay, that's way too long on that side, so let's pull this forward. I'll do this like this, right on this edge, because that greeting is pretty long. Okay. And then let's see how this works out on here. Okay, I need to pull this over a bit more. And I need that bow to be, so just bear with me here. I need that bow to be, and I hate wasting anything, so I'm going to pull this. I don't need that much ribbon there. Okay, let's see if this is going to work. I think this is too big for putting. Oh no, I think that will work. And you know what? I don't care that it's in the middle. I think that looks good just like that. Okay, so now I'm going to snip off. I'll just make this a short little bow. This could have even been shorter. There we go. And that belly band could have been just a little bit tighter. It's really slidey. Could have been just a little bit tighter. So when you do yours, make it just a bit tighter. Yeah. That's a shame that happened like that. Well, now it's really a functional card, isn't it? Because you can slide it up and down. Yeah, this belly band should have been just a tad tighter. But anyway, there you have it. Oh, I see somebody else has joined us. Joan, good morning. Welcome. You can watch the replay. This was a Gatefold belly band card, and I will edit the video description and put up all of the measurements. And then if you make one and post it in the comment section underneath the video post, then you'll be entered into my monthly draw for an embellishment package. Yeah, my gift to you for continuing to keep crafting. And if there's any supplies that you need, you can visit my online store. It's ericaedney.stampinup.net is where my online store is. Or you can also get to it from my blog. So I have a new web address. It's ericaedney.com now. And even if you put in from me to you papercrafts.blogspot.ca, which was my old domain, it will be redirected to the new domain. Yeah, so I had a new website designed. So there you go. There's your card. Oh, I'm really sad about that belly band. And with all the gluing and taping on there, I don't think there's much I can do for that. It is what it is. You know what? Maybe I could tuck a little gift in there, like some tea bags or something. Yeah, maybe or some chocolates I could tuck in there. Yeah, turn it into something a little bit different. Who knows? Anyway, thank you so much for joining me this morning. I received my pre-order yesterday. I'm pretty excited. I think I'm going to film an unboxing and share it on my YouTube channel. So you can watch for that. And happy stamping, everyone. Bye for now.